In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. It was the Father's good pleasure that the fullness of His character, in particular the fullness of His love for you, the fullness of His intentionality toward you for all eternity was in Jesus. And because it was, Jesus was willing to go to the cross. And through the cross, then, we've been reconciled with this loving God. There is nothing between us and Him that would block the love and the good intention that He has towards us. He wants us living, really living, abundantly living now and for all eternity, walking united with Him. See, that's the gospel. It's so much more than, okay, try to be a good boy and go to heaven when you die. No, it is experiencing the kingdom of heaven in the here and now, because it's all wrapped up in the grace of God that's yours because of the love that He has for you. Well, that's the gospel. Today we're going to read in Colossians chapter 1, verses 21 through 23, and they say this: although you were formerly alienated and hostile in your mind, engaged in evil deeds, yet He, Jesus, has now reconciled you in His fleshly body through death, in order to present you before Him holy and blameless and beyond reproach. Oh, people have problems with that. We have heard so many sermons talking about how you need to clean up your behavior. You need to be holy because God is holy. And they're talking about how you behave. There's only one way to be holy. You say yes to Jesus. You go all in with Jesus. Jesus is your life. He has preeminence. He is first in every aspect of your life. See, we've been talking about the gospel and the truth of the gospel and what happens at salvation. And it's completely life-changing. You can't be the same if you're really saved. And so we see that by the blood of Jesus, you have been made holy and blameless and beyond reproach. That's what Jesus' blood did for us. I know people struggle with that. In Ephesians chapter 4, verse 24, this is how Paul said it to the church in Ephesus. Put on your new self, which is in the likeness of God and has been created in righteousness and true holiness. See, you've been recreated. You're not at all who you were before if you really said yes to Jesus. See, that's the deal. Have you gone all in? Are you sold out to the Lord such that He is your life and has preeminence in every aspect of it? Because if not, then your hope, your real hope, your solid hope is elsewhere, and you can walk away from Jesus because you've never gone all in. Oh, that's what it's saying here in verse 23. If indeed you continue in the faith, firmly established and steadfast. See, that's it. If you're firmly established and steadfast, you won't walk away. You will not be moved away from the hope of the gospel that you have heard, which has proclaimed in all creation under heaven, and of which I, Paul, was made a minister. See, people say, okay, but you've got to continue in the faith. I know you do, and you will if you've gone all in. See, that's the issue. You won't walk away unless you've never really said, my life is in your hands. That's the reality of what happens when you've experienced the love of God. So God bless you as you rest in the truth of your newness united to Him. We'll get together tomorrow and talk some more about what has happened at salvation. The gospel, it is rich. I look forward to being with you tomorrow. See you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus.